Hello traders and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Thailand. It's looking pretty nice out there. Looking not too bad today. Just getting our afternoon storms. Afternoon is a rainy time here. Yeah, good to be with you. It's a Monday and you know, we're coming to the end of summer. Thank you. Next Monday is Labor Day in the U.S. Of course, that'll be a holiday. And after that, we should be like by Wednesday, the markets, we should see some really difference in the markets as everybody will be back to work. Schools are all open, colleges are open, and everybody's back to work. But I would say Wednesday, we should see some difference in the markets. We can only hope, right? That will be back to normal trading. And then we can do that all the way up into middle of December. All right, so what's going on, my friends? Good to be back. Let's take a look at what's going on today. UK is off today. Summer Bank Day. What? Summer Bank Day. Guess it's too hot. Got to take a day off. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so not too much going on in the news today. German current account today. German IFO business climate today. Coming out. Yeah, not much. Really, really slow today. Not really nothing today. Very, very slow in data today. That means it's going to be a technical trading day. Let's take a look at what's a dollar doing. Dollar's at 95.09. I think I'm going to show it to you. The other chart I have, I think it was at 19 or something. Let's bring that. Let's see what happened in the U.S. So in the U.S., oil has made its move to the upside. It's continuing its little move here. It's up to 68.64. It looks like it just came down below that 70 level here. On Friday, it came up to 69.43 and pulled back. And now we're up to the upside. So that's a good thing. Oil's heading for that 70 mark, and that just gives us an opportunity to sell the crude futures. Nice. Dollar index on this chart is 95.16. Okay, pretty close. It's really just hung out at this area here at 95.70, and really just in this little range here for the last like 3 days, 4 days, just hanging out there. But it's above. Listen, if it's in 95, I'm okay with that, right? No problem if the dollar index stays in 95. So when it gets down to 92 and 90, you get a little bit worried, right? Gold actually had an up day on Friday. This took a nice move to the upside, 114.16. It's still pretty low, though. I mean, look at this down move here on gold. So, this can be just profit taking, right? If I was to say, well, why all of a sudden? I mean, there's nothing out there that why gold should all of a sudden change. And so this is probably good, just some good profit taking. It'd be interesting to see the U.S. session today, what happens with this gold. The VIX is low. The VIX is at 11.99. That we want to see change. We want the VIX back up at 14, 15, 16, right? The VIX at 11 is not a good thing for us. The S&P ESs, if you take a look at that, it's at a high at 228.25. And yeah, I guess trade wars isn't really affecting anything. This market is still bullish. It's still going up. I mean, it is what it is, folks. They can say whatever they want out there. This market's still going, right? All right. And the Euro futures has been sideways, really in this little move here at 1.1646. Now, maybe 50 soon. I think it's 53. So, this is sideways, but I'm bearish in the euro. I think most are, and we're going to continue that move there to the downside. But when you see this chart, you'd think twice. Maybe we need to look for the buy opportunity. So that's what happened in the U.S. session. Let's get over to some charts today, and hopefully I got the right one queued up here. No, I do not. Just flipping through some charts. Ah, man, it's good to be back at the trading desk, man. I got to tell you, 2.5 days is just too much time not to be in the business, doing the business. Yeah, weekends are long. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is the euro yen. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Not that I'm against the euro yet. Let's see what the euro is. So this is a daily chart, and you can see it. You know, it's broken down below. It's come back up. Here it is. Now it's sitting on this 55 EMA. Rejected once. It's at it again, trying to fight this thing. You know, back to the upside, right? So really, really interesting here. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. You know, we'd love to see, you know, this turn into red, right? We'd like to see that 55 hold and then just continue to the downside. But, you know, the 10 is right. The 10 is underpriced, and, you know, we'll see. But my overall bias is, of course, if you look at this chart spatially, it's absolutely bearish, right? It really hasn't even really done a significant pullback yet, right? It can come up to this 1.1720 area, you know, before we can say, hey, that's a pullback, right, on this daily chart. So take a look at a 4-hour chart. Here's a nice 4-hour chart. Now this is where we see this is bullish, right? This breaks above the 200 exponential moving average, comes up, gives us a doji, and then goes back up again. So you know, this is bullish, right? And I got to be honest, you know, I don't think it's a good spot to do anything when, if you take a look at where we're coming into, right? That's probably our next resistance level right there. And so, you know, at 1654, you know, which is less than 20 pips away, you know, we're going to come into a significant resistance level there. So I wouldn't buy this here. I'm not against saying that, you know, this today might not be a bad day to buy the euro, but not with this big green candle. That doesn't look good to me. We would have to do something here, right? And then if we get above this, we've got this big mess right here, right? This is just a lot of price action left of the chart, and we got to get through that. But, you know, listen, if you get to 200 to 55 and then 10 below price, when we get to this area, you know, I'd put up with this mess just to see how far we can get it up. And we're going to, you know, we'd want to take this up to this area here at 1767. So not bad, not bad. And, you know, the nice thing about, you know, I just really love the 4-hour chart. I got to be very honest with you. Absolutely adore the 4-hour chart. So we'll come down to the 1-hour chart, and this is on an Ichimoku, and this is just taking it to the skies. I mean, look at this. To the upside, the futures lines to the upside, the 10, the 55 to the upside, the 200 to the upside. This is just showing us bullish, 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 you know. And, you know, I'm an intraday trader. I don't keep trades 3-4 days or months out. I trade intraday. So, you know, this is bullish to me. And you know, if you're trading Ichimoku, you know, once this green candle was your entry, folks. And your stop was right down there below the 55, you know, that red line on the cloud right there, and you're in this trade, and this thing is just powering to the upside. So I gotta say, I do like this Ichimoku style. I mean, it just, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of it working more than not working, right? So yeah, this is bullish. We'll see where it goes. Maybe it'll get up to that 1660. I'd like to see it get up to 1680, to be honest with you, and then just dump it to the downside. 1660 would be okay, but now we're getting into uncharted areas, right? Look at left of the chart. There's not a lot going on there, right? Left of the chart. It's just really in uncharted areas. All right, so let's get back to some other stuff. Let's bring out a chart here, and let's move around a little bit. Some pairs that we haven't looked at. One is the Euro Aussie. Oops. Someday I'll be able to spell. All right, so here's the Euro Aussie, pretty much sideways. Now, this is a 30-minute chart we're back to. But, you know, we got a 55 up top here. Got price here. It's sort of struggling in this area. Now, we had this nice up move, right, in this Euro Aussie. You know, this Euro Aussie is just an awesome pair to trade. This looks like this is probably about the 50% fib. If you fib this swing, right, if you fib this swing, if I can find it here. So if you fib this swing, I take it from that high to the right, to the left. Where if you brought it down in that swing right there, right? And there we are. Here's a 50% fib level here. So, we'll see what happens. This just might kick off and just head up to the upside. Slow day data-wise today, really nothing to move the market. But I like this. If you're gonna buy this, this is the spot you want to do it, right? Let's take a look at the beast. Take a look at some charts that we really haven't looked at in a while. If you take a look here, we're coming up to some nice levels here, right? Coming up to some nice levels, coming up to resistance level here at 113, like 25, and we're coming up to some levels there. It's been sideways, so it's really condensed in a small range. So we'll see. I like this. Take this up to this resistance level and sell it, right? We look to sell it. We always remember, we sell at resistance and we buy at support. Unless you get a break of that resistance and a retest, then you can continue to buy it. But if it breaks through and just keeps going, you're chasing price, and we don't want to do that because you're going to get caught. At some point, you're going to get caught, and it's going to backfire on you. So you always want to see some kind of a retest, even if it's one candle, and then you can take it to the upside. Interesting, very interesting. Let's take a look at here's a euro yen. Look at this. Boom, to the upside. What can you say about this, right? If you're bullish, you're going to fib this, and you're going to wait.
7 hours.
What you're going to do is just wait till it gets back to this 55 level. Just wait for this to pull back to the 55 EMA and take it to the upside, if that's what your intention is. If your intention is to sell it, you really don't want to do anything until you get down below that 129.40 area, a closed candle, and then I wait for another candle, make sure it's red to start, and then you can get in it. The problem here is, where you're going to put your stop. In this, if you were to chase this, where you're going to stick your stop at. Well, your stop's really got to come down to this 129.20 area. So you're going to make almost 40 pips you're going to put in here for a stop. 40 pip stop, that's a lot of stop, right? A lot of pips to risk, on a pair that has a really good potential to just continue to the upside. It really does. So we'll see. But right at the moment, right now, there's really nothing to do here. We're in Asia. Now I see a red candle. So there's nothing to worry about. We got, almost 29 minutes left of this candle. So I would just leave it alone. What else we're going to take a look at? Let's take a look at the dollar CAD. So I lost all my charts on my Ninja Trader last week. What a nightmare. Yeah, all of a sudden everything just like Ninja Trader just like blew up on me. When I went to restart it, I came back, had a blank screen. All my saved stuff was gone. Drive you crazy. All right, so wow, this is an interesting pair. Look at this, up to the upside, down to the downside. Here we go. So I would think that this is an oil issue, right? This is reflecting oil, right? And this now oil is back to upside, so the dollar CAD is going to continue to the downside. What are you going to do here? Well, there are some significance. There is some stuff. Whoa. Easy there, Jackson. Easy there, Jackson. So we want to establish, like, where we're going to get some trouble. That's probably a decent resistance. Well, really, it's up higher, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that to me looks like a significant area there. Absolutely. Now we got a little green candle there. I mean, if you looked at this, you'd say, listen, you really want to buy this, right? But no, not really, because look at these EMAs. Just absolutely pounding to the downside. So it's time to get out the fib tool. Let's fib this, and let's just work this to a pullback, right? Where's our pullback going to be? Well, really, the well, the 236 is okay. So what's that going to leave us at here? 130.20, 130.30. Yeah, that's all right. All right, 130.30, 130.20. That's not a bad spot. I have to be honest with you. But that's not my preferable spot. I'd rather see it get to this 200 exponential moving average. And let's pop it here where we got a confluence, right? We got the 200, got the 55, right? See, we got a pullback up to there. But we'll see how this pullback, this 10 EMA is really pointing to the downside. It's going to, these EMAs, what's going to happen is this is either going to, the EMA is going to come down to price or price is going to come up to the EMA. So we're hoping that price comes up to the EMA and passes it, gets through it, and moves up to the next level, which would be that 200, which would be a great spot. It's a confluence area. It's a fib. It's a 38.2 fib. We got a 55 exponential moving average, 200. That looks like an optimal place that we can really get in here and take advantage of some of that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. And it's good to be the Monday. Just take a look at some of our, let's take a look at the Aussie. What did the Aussie do? Yeah, coming up. See how important these levels are? Look at this. I'm just going to move this over. It doesn't mean anything. Just moving it over. But look at this. Look at how this level's held out here. It's only a 30-minute chart, folks. Look at this. Boom. Just stayed, right? Now we're looking for this to come up to this next level. These levels work here, right? And we did this last week. Remember, we put a bunch of levels in on these charts. And on this Aussie, and it's just working, right? It's just working. What can you say? It's working. So good stuff, good stuff. What are you going to do here on the Aussie, right? Well, I'm bearish, absolutely bearish. Do I want to sell it here? No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I want to sell it at 73.60. 73.60, I want to sell this Aussie dollar. Don't want to sell it here. You sell it here, you're in a mess. You're coming down to a support level, you're coming down to a 10, you're coming down to a 200, then you're coming down to another support level. You really got nothing to work with. Let's get up to the 73.60, we'll sell it. Sound like a plan? I like it, I like it. And the Kiwi just is, what's the Kiwi doing? Oh, what is with me today? Am I having a bad day today or what? Yeah, Kiwi. Yeah, I'm definitely, but I really want to take this to the downside. So if you take a look left of the chart there, that looks like a really significant area. So I like this trade here. 60, well, it's, 6701, and if we can get this to continue down, I'd like to see that close below that 10 EMA though, and we can hammer this to the downside. Nice stuff, nice stuff. We'll just take a real quick look here. British pound's inside the cloud, right? Inside the cloud. If it's going to continue to the upside, on my other chart, the pound in the last hour has just spiked and closed above the 200 exponential moving average. So there's a good chance that this might continue to the upside. The New Zealand's doing exactly what we talked about. It's bullish, and the euro dollar is bullish. Traders, thanks so much for being with me on a Monday. I'm glad to be back at the trading desk, and we're going to do it. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. Have a great trading day today. Enjoy yourself, and always have a little bit of fun. Traders, we'll see you tomorrow morning in Asia. Bye-bye now. Take care.